Stream with Autumn here on your Thursday. Just coming in very briefly for you. This is regarding a report. The original report came out of Reuters. Um, I think there's a link. The original report came from Reuters regarding Wells Fargo. Um, Here we go again. Wells Fargo is signaling, according to the original report that came out from Reuters, that there's going to be job reductions 2025 into the 2026 year. So that's job cuts, okay? And here again, they are going to cite the cultural motif is for efficiency, and they're not replacing human beings, but they're definitely citing that they're signaling job cuts. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on that report. If I have time today, I will bring that back to you regarding the Reuters report. The Reuters report, which has been, of course, picked up by a lot of other international links, seeing as though we're all very familiar with Wells Fargo, and their CEO Charlie Scharf has made a statement, and this report was picked up originally by Reuters. So um, I guess we'll try to get into that report ASAP today. As of right now, that's what I have. So you guys, I think 2026 is going to be it's going to be a doozy. Um, I don't know whether it's a matter of those that are working from home that are, I'm not sure what is it from the top, where are the cuts going to be? Um, Wells Fargo has been involved in had a lot of issues over the last few years, whether it be accounts, but it almost makes me think that it's possible that AI was actually creating some of those accounts. Is it possible that they've already been using AI, hence the lawsuits or the issues that they had with customers saying that they had account creation? So it's not going to bode well for them. Good morning, realize. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it, and thank you for loving on the like button. So yeah, we've got that. To me, that won't be the last of the banks. I think I'm thinking that even a bank consolidation would very well come. I think some of these other banks are going to follow, because Wells Fargo is still, even though with all the issues that they've had, I think it's also going to signal that the financial institutions will follow. Whether it means, does it mean a bailout? Now, see, we're already talking about, was it yesterday or the day before I brought you a report in which that there's going to be some 12 odd or some bailout for the farmers, but then are the banks getting ready to get bailed out? So guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be one to watch for sure. And thank you guys so much for coming in this morning. So we're going to be looking at this economic, because to me it looks like the bubble is about to burst, and it could very well burst. And that's why I think all the trainings and all the things that the administration, they are signaling, because they know there's going to be potential unrest, some escalation. Okay, I'm not going to say unrest. I'm just going to call it. We're going to call it escalation here. And the banks, a bank making cuts and inciting AI. They want more efficiency. Blah 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 blah. That's kind of what they're on about. So just let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm wondering if is there a financial institution bailout on the way? You had Starbucks earlier, you've had Target, UPS, even Amazon cutbacks. But will the banks get a bailout? Will they say, oh, we're going to just maybe they'll opt for a bailout rather than doing allegedly the cutbacks, and using the AI as a scapegoat, because AI is going to be used for a lot of things going forward, guys. Sadly, but it is. Okay. So just make sure you know where you are on things, and just know that they are anticipating the cuts. And I'm thinking a bailout, somebody else is going to get bailed out. and I'm just not sure who it is. But I think the other banks will follow. I don't know if J.P. Morgan and Chase will follow. I don't know. I don't know if we're looking at a bank merger to come. It could be anything. So just make sure that you're aware. And even though I don't know, this is some kind of bank run. We've talked about many of the CEOs or these globalists running to. They know that the dollar has been flailing for a long time. I think silver is up at least 61, $62. So somebody knows what's coming. Like some people, some of the comments is, well, we don't know. Well, somebody knows. And I believe that those somebodies are the ones that are at the top. So just be aware, with Wells Fargo coming with the cuts and allegedly saying AI is going to, bring that efficiency piece in, even though they're not trying to, replace the common man. Uh, I think there's more to the story. Okay. And I think others will follow. Other banks will follow. Wells Fargo to me is kind of, you know, they're kind of touchy anyway. So, why not? They, industry wise, or why don't they come out first and then see who else follows? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think we're getting ready for a bubble burst? Um, Let me know. Because who knows how much money that they've had to borrow. That's another conversation that's not being discussed. And we just don't have a good grasp on exactly where the economy is, and that's due to deception. So you got to keep your eyes open. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section about Wells Fargo um, signaling cuts and bringing in AI. Where do you think this is going? Do you think we will see the other banking institutions follow? Do you think there will be a bailout? Do you think somebody else is going to get a bailout? All right, guys, have a great start to your Thursday, and do your best to make it a good one. All right, guys. Bye for now. Thank you so much. Realize for coming in, and all you voyeurs. I appreciate you guys for coming in, but if it's worth 5 seconds on your ear, I think you should, love on the like button. Thank you so much. Realizing you do the same thing. Peace and blessings to everybody. All right, guys. Bye for now. Hope to see you later with, I'll go into the report for sure, but I do think this will signal more to come. All right, guys. Bye for now.